Joe decided to take on Max Schmeling first, with demonstrations by Jewish organizations claiming Schmeling represented Nazi Germany. An overconfident and underweight Joe Louis entered the ring.
A ripping right by Max Schmeling. Louis is in trouble. Another dynamite right. Louis goes down. The referee, Arthur Donovan, signals Max to go to a neutral corner. Joe's up on his feet, but it's all Max here in round 4. Max kept pouring it on for the next 8 rounds, and Joe was in trouble throughout. Joe is still on his feet here in the 12th round, but Max is all over the brown bomber. A ripping right to the jaw by Max Schmeling. Crushing punches by Max. Joe is in desperate trouble here in the 12th. A dynamite right, and Louis goes down. Max Schmeling puts a temporary halt to the meteoric rise of the brown bomber Joe Louis.
So the almighty Joe Louis was stopped. Maybe it was a relaxed training camp. No one knew the reason. Joe Louis was not one for excuses. When 70,000 gathered in Yankee Stadium for the Louis-Schmeling rematch, this was more than a fight. Joe symbolized America. Schmeling represented Nazi Germany. In time, history would repeat itself.
The heavyweight champion of the world comes out for round 1 in the dark trunks with the white stripe. Max Schmeling is wearing the all-dark trunks. Since winning the world heavyweight title, Joe has defended it 3 times. In his last defense of the title 10 months ago, Joe KO'd Harry Thomas in the 5th round. Max Schmeling won the heavyweight championship of the world in June of 1930, 8 years ago, from Jack Sharkey. Max was awarded the fight on a foul when he was hit low by a blow thrown by Sharkey. Schmeling lost a close, tough 15-round decision to Sharkey and lost the world heavyweight title 2 years later. Max is attempting to become the first former heavyweight champion ever to regain the precious title. 6 other champions have tried and failed. Champion Joe Louis wants this victory desperately. Joe is deadly serious in there. An explosive right to the jaw hurts Max Schmeling. Joe Louis all over Max Schmeling here in round 1. Ripping punches to the head. Joe steps back. A dynamite right to the jaw, and Schmeling goes down here in the 1st round. Max is up at the count of 2. Louis moves in. Ripping punches by the brown bomber send Schmeling down again. A crushing right explodes off Schmeling's jaw, and Max goes down for the 3rd time. It doesn't look like Schmeling's going to make it. It's all over. Joe Louis electrifies the boxing world with his magnificent 1st-round devastating knockout over Max Schmeling.
As Joe pummeled Max Schmeling to the canvas, America rejoiced, and the Germans pulled the plug on the broadcast. As Joe Louis climbed out of that ring in Yankee Stadium, he was the hero of the Battle of New York City. As the world erupted into World War II, Joe Louis became the pride of a nation.